and today I'm going to be turning mobile apps into horror games. First up is Toka Kitchen 2, which is my favorite of all the Toka Kitchens. If you look to your left, you see this is a game about making food to serve them. I sometimes serve them awful things, so I decided to make the lore go based off that. So for the lore, I decided that it would be two characters, well, two out of three characters that are in the game is going to be discovering what's in their food and how it's being made. Of course, there's like people at the top making weird stuff. So for the reference at the top, I call him Anxious Guy because he just naturally seems nervous to me. I try to give him more of a French aesthetic because of the mustache. And for the girl at the bottom, I call her Messy Hair because her hair is obviously messy, and I really try to convey that in the sketch. Overall, I really like this drawing, and it was just drawing right here that made me decide what idea I wanted to do for this video, because I naturally like mixing drawing along with horror. Alright, next is Bit Life. I went for a more sci-fi horror with this one. The lore behind this one is that everybody is a robot and every character you play is a character getting more and more closer to the truth. So based off that, I mainly use robots for the drawing. It was mainly me using copy and pasting from different angles. So this made drawing it easy, but understanding the layers harder. If I was going to give my favorite artwork of this video to something, it would be definitely the third one, which is later on you'll see. It's not like that I didn't like the other two, it's just the third one was a really special place in my heart. Coloring this one was pretty easy. It was just making the robots look the same over and over again. Coloring the first one wasn't that bad. I just had to understand the character and the flashlight even better. The third one was a little more tricky because of the shading and different other things you'll see. But overall, not that bad. The first artwork took me, I believe, about an hour, and maybe this one in the 50-minute mark. I'll put below the times. Now, everything was easy until this part. One thing I wanted to do was for effect was make one of the eyes glow for the eye of Bitlife. It's just I tried to do it like drawing it, but in the end, as you see, I ended up just using the logo from the game. Lastly is the game Yahtzee. If you don't know what Yahtzee is, it's a game where you roll dice to try to get as high as you can. Um, the highest you can get is 50 points from rolling all 5 of the exact same dice. But one thing I noticed was the app of the game is called Yazzie. So the name for the trailer is going to be Yazzie instead of Yahtzee. So the premise of this game would to be you would have to roll the highest amount of dice, and whoever loses would die, I believe. That's what I believed I went with it. I drew this actually quite a while ago, so I don't remember much about it. One reason why I believe I like drawing this art so much was definitely because of the liquid pouring outside of the bottle. Even though I absolutely do not know what type of liquid it is, I just like the effect of making it. I made it more transparent and everything else. Another thing was drawing the letters. I made them at normal, but I will go over them in black later, I believe. I decided to make the Z red to go a bit of color, but not too much. Now, the main reason why this artwork is my absolute favorite was the spotlight. I got to work with different lights and darks to make the dice the center of the show. I highlighted the bottle for effects. I eventually highlighted more stuff like the table and everything. But this art was absolutely amazing for me. So this was the Turning Mobile Games into Horror challenge. I absolutely loved this video. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to do, and subscribe if you want to see more. Bye!